I'm going to take a moment and show you how to add a caption to a photo. Because most photos you want to know who the people are, it's good to have them labeled in some way or another. Typically, I do this by adding a little bit of canvas size to the image. That is done by going to the image menu, choosing canvas size, and yours is probably looking something like this, where it says it's so many pixels wide by so many pixels high. We're going to change it to inches, and we're going to choose this box called relative. Now I can grow this by any amount that I want, and so let's say I'd like to add a third of an inch or so to the bottom of the image so I can label it. So for the height, I'm going to push 0.3, and I'll click this arrow on the top so that it's just growing downwards, not outwards in every direction, and click OK. Well, that was just a little bit on the small side, so we can do it again. I think I'll add another third of an inch to the bottom. Then if you want to add a border to all sides, you could do a canvas size and say add a quarter of an inch in every direction. So there you go. Now it's checkerboard because it's transparent at the moment. When we save this as a JPEG image, it will save as white. You could add another layer. Go into the edit menu and fill with the foreground color, which is white right now, and then move that layer down underneath, and so that's another way. To add text, you click on your text tool, and in the options bar you can choose whether it's centered or right justify, left justify. You can choose your text color. I'll choose black here, and you can choose your size and your font. And then basically what you do is you click and you draw a box where you'd like to have your text restricted to, and then you just start typing. When you're all finished, you can hit the enter key on your 10 keypad, or you can click the check mark up here. If you like to position your text just a little bit better, you can choose your move tool and move the text into just the right position. If you'd like to change it in any way, you can choose your text tool and then highlight the text and change the font size, change the, if it's bold or regular or italic, change your font if you want. So anyway, and then again the check mark will set it into place. So now I'm going to save that file. If I want to keep it editable so I can edit the text later on or things along that line, I'd save it as a Photoshop file. If I'm sharing it with people, I'd like to save it as a JPEG image, and then you can give it a name and click Save. It will ask how large of a file or how small of a file. So this is the quality of your image. I'm going to save it at maximum quality and just do the standard, and there you have it.